Well, good evening, everyone. I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations on behalf of the graduate programs team in the Walker College of Business to our May and August graduates. You did it, especially at a time, when we're going through a global pandemic. I admire your commitment and resilience during these trying times to achieve your goals. I'm so proud of every one of you, and I'm very happy to share in this excitement, especially with all, your success. As future business leaders, I'm confident that you'll make a significant difference in the communities that you live and serve. We're so glad to see many of your family and friends who have joined in this celebration, and we thank every one of them, in providing the support to make you accomplish your goals. You are now part of the app family. You're part of the alumni here, and I hope you will stay in touch with us, email us, call us. We want to hear everything about you. I'm sure you will have significant achievements as you go through in your career, whatever fun things that's happening in your life. And we hope you'll also be back on campus, to visit with our future students, participate in any of our career events. We always invite our alumni back to network with our students throughout the Executive Impact Club or other Walker College of Business events. So I hope you will stay in touch with us and you'll be here on campus in the near future. I would like to recognize a special guest in the audience, our former Acting Associate Dean for Graduate Programs and Research, who was also the former MBA Director, Dr. Tim Forsyth. So grateful that he was able to join this in the celebration. I know several faculty have joined. I saw Jason with his full regalia. Thank you, Jason. And I can't see all the pictures right now, but I'm sure, all of the faculty that have joined, want to celebrate and congratulate you towards the end when we have an opportunity and an open forum for everybody to talk to each other. So thank you for all who took the time to join us. I also want to thank all of the staff in the program who have been very supportive to you and in helping you accomplish these goals. And, you did it. I cannot imagine, going through a graduate program, in this type of situation. It just speaks to your resilience. So congratulations again. I would like to introduce our Dean, Dr. Vinoy, who will provide her congratulatory remarks.
As Acting Dean of the Walker College of Business, I am delighted to join the families, friends, faculty, and staff who are here today to celebrate our graduating Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Applied Data Analytics students. I would also like to express my appreciation to MBA Program Director, Professor Neil Doss, and Professor Lakshmi Iyer, who is currently serving in dual roles as Associate Dean for Graduate Programs and Research, as well as Program Director for the MS and Applied Data Analytics program. Thank you, our faculty and staff, for your unwavering commitment to academic excellence that these programs bring to our students. I express my sincere congratulations to you, our graduate business students, for your academic accomplishments. You did it. Amidst a global pandemic, you stayed committed. Your legacy will be one of strength, perseverance, and resilience. I wish you the best as you leave your respective program, equipped now with the knowledge and skills to bring positive impacts in your workplace, community, and the world. I'm so very proud of you and humbled to call you a fellow graduate of the Walker College of Business.
I would like to introduce Dr. Neil Das, the MBA Program Director, who will subsequently introduce our next speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Iyer. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I have been given the privilege of introducing Ms. Andrea Brazil King, the benefactor of the Brazil King Professional Development Award. Just a little background, she's a 1994 graduate of the MBA program at Appalachian State. She also holds a Bachelor of Arts in Business Management from North Carolina State University and a Master's of Science in Human Resources from Western Carolina. For Ms. King, human resources is much more than a job. It's a passion for her. For more than 20 years, she has supported employees at all organizational levels, from the front line to the C-suite. She currently serves as the Vice President of Human Resources for the Interfaith Food Shuttle in Raleigh. The establishment of the Brazil King Professional Development Award is truly a dream come true for her. On behalf of the graduate programs and the Walker College of Business, we thank Ms. King for giving back to her program and for supporting our next generation of graduate students. And I also congratulate Mr. Cleggett for being selected for this award through a competitive process. Nick, it's truly an honor to have been selected.
Hello, I'm Andrea Brazil King, a proud graduate of the Appalachian State MBA program, class of 1994. I look back fondly on my time in Boone, and after graduating, I knew I wanted to do something to give back to the campus that had given so much to me. So in 2017, I established the Brazil King Professional Development Award. This award is presented to an MBA student who is pursuing a career in human resources. The funds are provided for the recipient to participate in professional development activities, such as conferences or membership in professional organizations. I am pleased to announce that this year, the award is presented to Mr. Nick Cleggett. Nick will be completing his MBA in August with a concentration in human resources. He has worked as a graduate assistant and conducted research in the area of diversity and inclusion. Nick plans to use the Brazil King Professional Development Award toward fees for individual memberships in the Society for Human Resources Management, or SHRM, and the Charlotte Area Society for Human Resources Management, as well as to pay for the Associate Professional in Human Resources exam as he works toward his goal of HR certification. Congratulations, Nick. I wish you much success in your career pursuits. And remember, keep the mountaineer spirit with you wherever you go.
Hello, guys. I just want to say thank you. It's an absolute honor to get something like this, and I can't wait for what's in store. Congratulations to all the spring and fall graduates, and go Mountaineers.
Thank you, Nick. It is now my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Zach Ammer. Mr. Ammer is a 2016 graduate of our MBA program and is Greenbelt certified in supply chain management. In 2016, Zach founded Vixter, a waste and recycling collection service that provides weekly pickup for customers. Currently operating in several states across the high country, Vixter provides work to over 30 contractors across the region and provides a service otherwise not available to thousands of customers.
you, thank you, thank you. Can everyone hear me? Thumbs up. Everyone, yeah. Welcome, 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 and good evening. Congratulations to everyone here in the MS in Analytics and MBA program. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Lakshmi, for having me here today to share some feedback as far as one major lesson that I learned. But before I do that, just give you a little bit of background, make you understand that I am a real person. I was in the program with you guys, with everyone doing the MBA program in 2016. Actually, I started, I think, in 2014. And I started out and was going to do the dual masters, the MS in accounting and MBA, and ended up just going with the MBA because I didn't really love financial accounting. Found that out pretty quick. But one thing that, you know, everyone in this program, raise your hand if you had to do an internship or a practicum, or you have to in order to graduate. A lot of people, okay. Some, okay, yep, got some hands up. So when I was in the program, we had to do an internship or a practicum to graduate. And luckily I was able to start my own business as a project whenever I was in the program. Throughout my life, I was born and raised in Texas. I was the youngest of 4. And then I came up here close to a decade ago. And then I started the MBA program 2014 and finished up 2016. And throughout that entire time, I had all sorts of odd jobs, starting, you know, pressure washing, lawn maintenance, you know, whatever it was. Started business my whole life. I always knew that I wanted to work for myself or, you know, own my own business. But going to the MBA program, really good resources, internships, you know, a lot of interviews, job fairs, really good program, really good university to be involved with, as a lot of you, I'm sure, have kind of realized as well. But whenever I first started the internship, part of it was obviously create your business plan. And then, you know, I had to figure out, do people need my service? I had this idea that I wanted to solve a problem for Western North Carolina, because I, at my house here, have to take my garbage to the dump. Not many people realize that a third of America is rural, and most of rural America has to deal with their garbage themselves. Either they have to hire someone or have to take it to what are called convenience centers, and they have to throw their garbage away, separate their recycling. And so I was doing that for myself. And I said, well, shoot, maybe I'll solve that problem for myself, start a business around it. And so that's what I did, right? I started the business, I made the business plan, but then I started going door to door, knocking on the door. I say, you know, I had a Subaru Outback at the time. And I go door to door, and I on the door say, hey, my name is Zach. I'm getting my MBA at the business school here in town, and I'm starting a business, and you know, it's a garbage collection company. And do you mind if I pick up your garbage? So they look at my Subaru Outback and then look at me and kind of shake their head and then say, sure, you know, why not? So I started picking up garbage in my Subaru Outback. Realized very quickly you can only fit 29 full garbage bags in your Subaru Outback, and that includes the front seat. And there was rotten milk spilling everywhere, and rotten, you know, moldy coffee grounds and everything like that. And so realized pretty quickly that I kind of either got to decide I'm going to keep doing this or I'm not. And it was at that time, whenever I really looked into, someone shared with me kind of a story about their life and what was an important point in their life to evaluate what their values were. And so ultimately I came to God, family, friends, exercise, sleep, and nutrition. Okay. So that was kind of my core foundation. Now, as I moved forward, I realized, okay, here's all these job fairs, here's all of these interviews. And I said, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to do that? Or do I want to really risk it and go for it myself? Ultimately, I felt there was no better time than when every one of you are in this program, right? There's no better time now. There's so many changes happening. You're going to graduate in the spring or in August, and you're going to go one direction, and all your friends are going to go the other direction. And then things are going to keep moving, coming and going. People come and go in your life at the right times. It's not always feel that way. It always is the right time, but change is always happening. So I said, right now, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to dive in and I'm going to go for it. So no more job fairs, no more interviews. I'm going for it. All I did, knock on everyone's door in this whole dang county and ask everyone, hey, I know you have to take your garbage to the dump. Do you mind if I pick it up for you? And so the difference, what I wanted to do was, this is right when Uber became, everyone know what Uber is? Give me a hand raise, everyone Uber, yep. Okay, cool. So that's whenever Uber was becoming popular. And I said, well, let's do the Uber for trash. There's an Uber for everything now, okay? But it started out as this one-time trash pickup, and all these people were like, well, why just come back next week? Can you just come back next week? Can you just come back next week? So it turned from these one-time pickups, Uber style, to this subscription trash pickup. And now we have a bunch of different people in each community we operate. We have like 30 counties or whatever, but every community we operate, we have contractors who have their own pickup trucks. And then we have all of our customers. And then I did my supply chain management minor. And so I like all the logistical side of things. So that's what any of these Uber type companies are. They pair someone who, is willing to do the work with whoever has the need, and they're just the technology platform in the middle. And so I ended up saying, okay, I'm done picking up garbage. I ended up, by that time I had a truck and I was picking up so much garbage that I couldn't, work on my business. I was working in my business more than I was working on it. And so I finally started hiring a couple people who had their own pickup trucks, independent contractors that would go around and pick up all my garbage. Here we are 5+ years later, still, all over a few states, and, I'm able to work from home, but all of my values I can keep close to my heart. And so the biggest lesson that I learned that I just wanted to share, because I don't think this isn't necessarily a lesson that just the graduates, I think, can maybe find reflection from. I think it's anyone, any stage of life. And that is that whether you're getting a job or whether you're starting a business or whatever you're doing, everyone's going for 3 things. And it's time, freedom, and money. Okay? So time. One of the most common things that people say on their deathbed is that they wish they had more time. They wish they had more time. So freedom. To do what you want, with whom you want, when you want. And then money. Money gives you that financial freedom to feel comfortable to be able to spend your time how you want to spend it, and have the freedoms and spend your freedoms the way you want to spend it. And so I challenge each one of you, as all of this graduation and moving or staying or getting a new job or whatever it is, there's a lot of changes that are going on with your families or in school or job, profession. I challenge you over the next week to take some time to find out what your values are. Is it God, family, friends, exercise, sleep, nutrition, profession? Is it continuing education? Romantics? What is it? Don't listen to anyone else. Find out what yours are. Take some time, really dive in. What are your values? Because when you know your values, then you'll know what you're going to do with your time whenever you get it, with your freedom, whenever you have the freedom to do with what you want, when you want. And you know what you're going to do with the money when you get it, whenever you know what you're going to spend it on, how you're going to give it back. And so overall, number one thing, what are your values? Spend some time, self-reflect on it. It's a challenge. You don't have to do it, but ultimately it'll help lead you to understand what you're going to do with the 3 most important things that anyone does when they get a job, or it incentivizes anyone when they get a job, or whether you start a business, wherever you're at. It's time, freedom, and money. Okay. So that's a little bit about myself. That's a huge lesson I just want to share with you. I wish someone told me that when I was graduating. I was running around 5-6 years, just absolutely churning and burning. hours and hours and hours, head to the ground, and I didn't take my head up for a breath until finally family situation happened. My dad got cancer, and I finally realized the connection between the time, freedom, and money and your values. That's how I want to spend it with my family, and all of my other values, right? And so that connection is what finally flipped the switch for me. And so I just challenge you to think through these topics and really self-reflect on them, so that you don't necessarily make I wouldn't say the wrong decision or a mistake, but so that you're not head to the grindstone, going without having your true values and the true reasoning behind why you're doing everything at the forefront of everything you're doing every day. So that's all I got. I know I wanted to open it up for a couple questions now, or I'll be here at the end of the ceremony here as well. So certainly, happy to answer questions if you have any now or at the end of the ceremony. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations again. Give me one of these, everyone who's graduating. Let's go. Woo woo. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much again. I know you're all here for the big moment, but I realized as I was looking through the participants, we do have more special guests. So I just want to take a moment to see if they want to, if you want to just say hello. I see Dr. Marie Hopeful from the graduate school. She is the acting dean and associate dean for the graduate school here at Appalachian. So it's wonderful to see that she has joined. We also have several faculty who have joined us. Dr. Scott Hunsinger, who is the department chair for computer information systems and plays an active role in our MBA program. So thank you, Scott. If you want to just say hi. Dr. Jason Chiang, who teaches both in the MBA as well as the MSADA program. And of course, Dr. Forsythe, if you want to say hello. And then, of course, we also have, as I did mention, oh, there's Tim. Hi. I also mentioned all of our wonderful staff who, make it possible for our graduate students, who keep us straight in everything that we do. So I would like to introduce them because I'm sure you would have heard your graduates mention their names. Donna Lindaberry, she's the money lady. She's the one who hands out scholarship, graduate assistantships, tracks their hours, provides so much support for our students. So thank you, Donna. Ms. Celie Burt, who is the advisor. I mean, she's the one who actually put this whole event together. So hats off to Celie, but she's also the MBA program advisor and just plays so many different roles and assists us with so many different things. Maureen Cathy, she is the Associate Director of Career Services in the Walker College of Business and the primary career coach for our graduate students. So thank you, Maureen. I know how hard you work with the students, to give them career advice, prepare them for their professional skills and everything. So thank you so much. And I believe we do have Lindsay Abdel-Fattah. Hey, there she is. Lindsay is a former MSADA. She's a graduate program support specialist for us. She's doing it part-time while also working at Wake Forest Medical School as a data analyst. Thank you all for joining. All right, now the big moment we've been waiting for. So I would like for all of the graduates to make sure if you can turn your video on. In place of hooding, you all have received your medallion. So we would like for you to turn the camera on. And if you want to be with your loved one, whoever supported your education, that would be great as well. And I see several of you with your family, so that's wonderful. Wesley Alexander, Master of Business Administration. Vanessa Ariano, Master of Business Administration. Rebecca Bremer, she's getting 3 degrees. She's getting the MBA, Master of Business Administration, the MS in Applied Data Analytics, as well as a Master of Public Administration. Ooh. Colleen Deal, Master of Science in Applied Data Analytics. John Gars, Master of Business Administration, and also a Master of Arts in Higher Education. Taylor Lundy, Master of Business Administration and Master of Arts. Andrea Montoya, Master of Business Administration and Master of Arts. Zach Murphy, Master of Science in Applied Data Analytics. Anirudh Nomula, Master of Science in Applied Data Analytics. Arara Plaitius, Master of Business Administration. Rebecca Sailors, Master of Business Administration. Kirsty Solter, Master of Business Administration. Kirby Stansel, Master of Business Administration. Jonathan Toke, Master of Business Administration. Greg Vass, Master of Business Administration and Master of Arts.
To make it on my own. Someone told me you could buy many things just by picking guitar strings. I set out to bring it all back home to the mountains of North Carolina, where the breeze lays your mind down with ease. Blue ridge shines as the sun falls behind me. It's all you ever need. All you ever need. Spend my summer out on the street, singing folk tunes to a hillbilly beat. The hill out of a steady job, and at night my mind would start to wonder if the dream would carry on much longer, if the careless picking would pay off. In the mountains of North Carolina, where the breeze lays your mind down with ease. The Blue Ridge shines as the sun falls behind me. some horses pulling me, my manifest destiny. Got a truck on and try my luck for a while. But even when my times are filled with laughter, I still be dreaming of Appalachia, the land of milk and honey that brings a smile. In the mountains of North Carolina, where the breeze lays your mind down with ease. The Blue Ridge shines as the sun falls behind it. It's all you'll ever need. All you'll ever need. In the mountains of North Carolina, where the breeze lays your mind down with ease. The Blue Ridge shines as the sun falls behind it. It's all you'll ever need. All you'll ever need. All you'll ever need. All you'll ever need.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May it take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change.